And their opening snap of week 2 is in the hands of Mayava, and out to the edge, complete. And just like
personnel.
Lemon was targeted 8 times in that first half last week, and this was a big. But which Georgia Southern defense will we see? First half or second half? On the ground again. Ball is loose. Jordan
Davis goes over and rewards his head coach. And a hat on the ball.
O.J. Arnold is running back, motions out. And a quick pop to Dalen Cobb on the first play from scrimmage. On second down, French over the middle. That's tipped and almost.
A coordinator can do this voodoo.
There you go. Action down at the bottom as a flag flies. Pass incomplete. Tackle.
Offside. Defense.
Drive for Georgia Southern.
Hard count. Possible shot play right here as well.
On 3rd and 1, it is a shot play. French going up top. And the catch is made.
Pass interference. Defense, number 19.
Great location. J.C. French, the 4th. No doubt about it. Turn them into touchdowns again. Just a dream start. And they're going for 2.
And the conversion is no good. USC all season long. Can they improve on their turnover number from last year? Put it back on the ground. USC smiling said, "Oh, we got our ways."
We have our ways. Edge pressure.
Mayava stops, plants, has it complete. First down, and the wiggle of Lemon. Wearing number 14
yes.
definitely leads you to that comparison a little bit. There's Jordan. He's the shifty back and back. Got Brian Jackson and King Miller in there for the second half bunch. And they set up a screen for Tanook Hines, the freshman that has.
Not to help.
Yep.
But a joyous trip.
Andy Harris has had equipment in his hotel room all week. And USC nearly unstoppable on 3rd down a week ago. 6 of 7. And on this 3rd down, Jordan dancing out to the edge. Now he's got space on the sideline. So making up for his fumble on the first drive. Heavy dose of Jordan on this drive and shown some already more carries than he had in week 1. Mayava back to the air. One-on-one lane. Oh no! With one hand.
A hold off, a double hold, push off with the left hand, go with the right hand.
That with Camden Brown.
Tough, great with and without the ball. No crease.
Second drive for Georgia Southern.
Danton Lynn, defensive coordinator from SC, is a phenomenal voodoo now on 3rd down.
They go out to Dallas on the defense, almost impossible to crack.
Down the 4.
And pressure in the face of French, and he throws it away. Injury in the preseason. He was expected to play 15 to 20 snaps today, but we'll see now with Williams going.
For Georgia, and he's loving it.
And Jaden Mayava and USC back on the field, setting up the screen for the speedy Eli Sanders with pancakes galore around him.
Him in space, create a little to Prince Green the 3rd. He said, "Hey, you recovered that fumble earlier, or you caused."
Type game for the tackles from USC. There's some questions there. Talanu starting because of the restructured line late in camp. Lemon breaks out, and he can fly. Lemon makes a cut, and he is home. It's Lemon for 63.
Good protection. There was a late ad from Harrington, and here's a physicality part of him that is underrated. It shows up in the return game as a blocker and then breaking tackles. Makai Lemon, the little guy, 5'11", 200.
So the only way that USC, what was impressive about last week, Lane and Lemon didn't have any of those 9 touchdowns. They have the first 2 today. J.C. French takes off and slides. Out of the belly of Arnold, into the hands of Dallas, who makes the cut. First down.
Numbers are good.
Ramsey added in there late, so it ended up being 7 guys in the box. These 2 units out there. Georgia Southern did not run it well last week. Facing a 3rd and 6 after USC got off the field 3rd and 5 last time. French to the sideline and a diving try.
Number 21.
In good
15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Definitely prone to trick plays, especially when they get high red zone. Clean pocket, French lets it fly and over Brown's head. USC getting after him with that front early in this game. The quarterback for Georgia Southern. He's running away again. He flips it out to Green. His tight end who is smothered on a 3rd and 6. Pressure up the middle, down he goes.
He's right here. Just a little inside charge. They try to.
And on the drive before that, it was Jacoby Lane.
Two tight ends right here, along with two wideouts and one running back.
Back in the belly of Jordan. And Tyson checks out, and Mayava back to the air. There's Lemon again. He breaks away. Foot on the gas. Lemon for. They're on the edge with Lemon and Lane, who he's hit for 3 touchdowns.
And the key to it, you've got Jordan, Sanders in the backfield. One goes in motion. They're communicating on that. 100%.
That is 100%.
Play a ton, and this is a tough opponent to do against.
Rip it out to the edge. Name tag for USC. Their 5-star freshman defensive lineman. And French, rips it. On 1st and 10 in the belly of Arnold. And a flag comes.
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Defense number 0.
Back-to-back drives with a penalty for 1st down for Georgia Southern. French double pop into traffic.
They pick it up. J.C. French steps into it, but he does not see D-Nick. They call him DeCarlos Nicholson.
So 3 straight touchdowns for the USC offense after the fumble. And here's Eli Sanders out the back door with a 1st down. 19-yard hit for Eli Sanders. Mayava feet set behind in his first.
Lone receiver up top is Lemon.
And some pressure off the edge from Jackson. Screen goes the other way. And Georgia Southern is all over. 2nd top tackler on the year. After he went down injured earlier. Final snap of the quarter, and it's broken up. After he was at Valparaiso last year.
Doesn't have much practice. Short one.
It took 5 quarters, but the FBS, they won at Florida in 2013. And a quick pop and a 1st dive score off of a turnover in a short field for Georgia Southern. Since then, nothing. And back-to-back, he admitted that's kind of a cliche. 1st down always important.
Nice.
Good play on first. All bunched up on a 3rd and short. And it's Padinga. So the drive survives as J.C. French and Georgia Southern stay ahead of the sticks. And they do again with Padinga.
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Defense number 10.
In there for River Helms today, who was out injured. Had a shoulder injury late last week. Give. Padinga is. Here comes Cobb in motion. Gentry backs out there.
Boy.
And a wide open man. It's a touch. Guys went to 1 and led to a touchdown.
And get over the top.
A short kick. Lemon is electrifying it. With Lemon out of there after the return, they run a little option. Mayava pitches to Jordan, and he just swing your sword. 2nd down and 4 for Mayava. Steps away from some pressure and is off target. Back in there for the 1st time on this drive. On a 3rd down, Mayava was looking his way. Pocket closed. He fades away, firing for lead. Who makes the catch? A flag is down behind the play.
Pass interference
on the defense.
Defense number 12.
Downs. 2 possible 1st-round picks and wideout. Having a big 1st half. And Jordan runs the legs down to.
Secondary. Difficult to deal with.
And Mayava keeps this one and weaving his way to the opposite side. On 3rd and 3. Off play action. Mayava trying to escape, and he has to throw it away. With all those PATs on the touchdowns. And will try to drive the field like they did last time with the ball. And French to the sideline, and he threatened.
They're loose by the time he hits the pin.
Dallas did limp off. And Georgia Southern.
Athletic pace is much different.
Subjective, of course. And French protected. Amon Green last week when they lost 42-13.
Tricks.
Here's Cobb. And
defense, good eyes, good discipline for USC.
Quick rip to the side. French back in there.
Tailback.
Away from pressure. He dropped it. Georgia Southern playing ball control. 2 more minutes of time on the ball. But USC back with it. And an open Lake McCree for a 1st down. And looking out over the He is back to full strength after last year having knee issues. Eli Sanders. First down with McCree, first down with Sanders. Now plus territory for USC. And another wide open man. Jacoby takes the high. Talking going on before that game, huh? And Mayava, a little flip out to Lyons on the edge. Clear path, touchdown.
See what they decide.
One timeout and 3:31 to try to drive down. That's a very question for Georgia Southern coming into the game. Could they run the ball? Could they find any success there? They have in the first half. Amon Green on the quick pitch. Run for Arnold. 6-yard catch for Green. Now on 2nd and 4. It's back to Arnold. A 2-minute timeout is looming, and they do snap it before. French can't get away. And J.C. French and Georgia Southern on 2nd down.
He'll add somebody. Who are we going to add, Coach Lynn?
Georgia Southern on 3rd and long. Down. Why didn't Georgia Southern kick a field goal? They have a true freshman kicker who hasn't attempted a college kick yet.
Great time to go to work.
They empty it out for him on 1st down. Slides the pocket and incomplete.
See last season.
Sanders through one tackle, not the second. Down at the bottom.
4 by 1.
Clock inside a minute. 3rd down. Mayaba on the roll and into traffic. Incomplete. Sam Johnson out to punt for USC. And block. And he put that to the ground, but recovered. True freshman place kicker. See if they can get it down in his range. And it is.
Personal foul. Hands in the face. Defense, number 23. 15-yard penalty.
Split zone. A little insert. And just a little bit higher speed.
So the second half begins with the traditional run.
Conservatively make you take it the distance.
Back-to-back touches for Arnold, and every time you see him.
Yep.
So 3rd down, French rolls it out, and out to the end. It is not. Alex Smith off the board. Replay had it as incomplete, correctly called. And Wayman Jordan bouncing off a couple of hits. Movement from Bullard at nose tackle, and 2 flags come out. And Mayava on a free play out to
by the front.
Offside. Defense, number 57.
Letterman would be proud. Got to sneak that in again.
Another counter.
Jordan out to the corner in Prince Green.
Tight end. Sorry, from the tackle.
Mayava before the pressure.
Outside to the right.
Yeah, those guys bailed out of there. They go to the edge on the bottom side, and Jordan hits that.
Good job by everyone there. Scratching trying to see Page letting go no hold.
And there is Wayman Jordan again. His first 100-yard rushing game at USC. And he dives to the pylon.
Correct stance there. Bends the knees. Sees the cutback lane. And then the backdoor cut. And watch 15, Jaden Richardson wisely doesn't
believe could be this year's chip game last year. And out to the edge, and first play of the drive on the deck. And 2nd and 10 is an inside run for Arnold. First window not open, and he gets a couple.
Plus the nickel stacked over the top. 5-man rush.
And away cleanly, but behind Cobb. Sandwiching a quick scoring drive for USC, who now gets it back. And no chance in
You're an SC fan. As it's a give to Sanders with Mayava as a lead blocker. Strictly, that's what they all look like. They're all bigger, faster, stronger, and on cue.
Zacharias Williams is down in.
Jumping. Make him jump offside. Take a shot play.
Another explosive play. Sanders over to the other side. He sets to throw. Nothing there, so he catches it, and the flag is out.
Holding.
And Walker line for
defense, number 9.
Highly penalized first half for USC. And Sanders bouncing. And they haven't had a touchdown drive today, more than 8 plays.
Riley's starting to do a lot more together. See this kickoff return.
Jalen Cobb brought it out.
Defeated SC on their way there. And Michigan, it looks like they're in trouble. Play that live. Manny Diaz doing a nice job of that program. That was a big win.
Out to the edge, big hits. Shoulder issues last year. They predict a meteoric rise for him this season. French on target on help as well. 4th down and 1 with the offense still out there. And the quarterback keep for a 1st down. Badinga. Treese a few years ago gave us Brim after that. And now the 2nd year of J.C. French. As he
most on defense with his disguise. Here he comes.
And they keep it up the gut. When Georgia Southern's had 3rd and short, they've been good. 3 of 3 on 3rd and short. And this big time. And traffic. They're bringing more and twisting. Abasiri almost got there, and French. The Southern converts on today. They were 0 for 7 before that. And drive continues for Badinga. Back-to-back carries for him. And they love using him. O.J. Arnold's back in there at running back. And French with the field side throw.
You can do with like that. It falls in your automatic category, and then you take these shots.
Right back to him and incomplete. Played for Hugh Freeze in college at Arkansas State. Off a play fake. French to the end zone. USC by 25. And a bunch of big hitters in the 1st half to Lane and Lemon. Play fake. Looking for McCree. And
we had a couple of words for that one. Inappropriate. That would be better outline.
Out to the edge for DJ Jordan. 186 yards for Mayapa. New career high in passing. And keeping it with Jordan, who makes another cut to the sideline. Green has an angle and runs him down. But it is USC by 25, looking for 2-0 before they play their first Big Ten game next week. He started late last year. Was his previous high. Could get to 400 on this throw. If he finds anybody, now he does, and he's got 400. He's got Walker Lyons and a right. Fake, cut up, Mayapa hurdles. Oh, the ball going up. Played some tight end growing up, Jade Mayapa did. And wide open.
As they've had in the past, how Tan's that's big. Outside, perimeter guys, the tight end. They are deep. Keyshawn Silver, the Kentucky transfer, and 4 inside, and then he's getting after the court.
The recruiting eyes still work, apparently. Open man, but Brown.
They did very few of those yesterday. Another thing I thought that really showed up big
was a high 4-star prospect out of Centennial High School in California. And he gives on his first play at Centennial, who's won several championships in his time as the head coach. And out to the edge for another 1st down. Pops for 22. All runs since Longstreet has been in. King Miller scored a touchdown last week. The King is off to the races again. Run. Spring. Running our graphics. Pop out to the edge, and moment for him to take the field tonight. Back-to-back throws for him. Coached here. Coach those guys. Well, letting him throw it since he's come in. And Zacharias Williams, his old friends from Southern California, here to watch him today too. Longstreet throws for the 1st time. Longstreet made his check. Got the one he likes. Pulls it out. And incomplete. We probably won't know how deep the card is for Lincoln Riley on 3rd down until at least next week at Purdue. And Longstreet underneath. After his throw to extend the drive, he puts it on the ground again. 9 of 9. He's 2 of 2 today, up to 3 of 3. And another 1st down. Tabarachi motions out into the slot. And he's blocking for Hines, who's tripped up at mid.
Georgia Southern, very cool.
Tim Miller spins his way off Crouch for play, Helton told us.
Agreed.
Offense, number 24.
The 4-minute mark with USC up big. After 73 points last week, 59 this week, and Longstreet. Jay Fair across the formation. Harry Dalton can't crease it. He's ended up choosing the Trojans over Texas A&M. And Longstreet makes a good decision last week. So Sam Johnson does get some work. Pomona in 1925. And that breaks her schedule. Started with James Madison. And held to the sideline about championship game.
Nice bounce.
Out to the corner again for Samuel. And
chains are set. It starts again.
Samuel got 39 on that last play. Helping out to that'll set up 2-overs, 2-0 next week to start the Big Ten. For USC and Purdue.
Totally different animal, obviously, going forward. Anybody they play in the Big Ten.
Pass interference. Defense, number 28. 15-yard penalty.
Irish in a few weeks. Play fake help. Going back to the end zone.
Are more easily corrected than others.
He's taking a few shots to the end zone. Thinking that way again. Extends the play. And nothing there. USC with the points. People are feeling good if you did that. Back to Mays. Close.